It's week 2 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now on 2nd down. Through the air, connecting with Debo. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. So Kittle comes in motion. From the gun, it's Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
3rd down, Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Again in the air for Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's Brandon Powell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings led out by the rookie, J.J. McCarthy. Won the national championship at the University of Michigan. Wasn't asked to throw it a ton during that championship run, but very athletic, very impressive. And Greg, he's the guy for the Vikes.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
They run it once more with Jones. He'll push forward for about a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The Niners offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's to the right side and incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. Injury on the field, and it is George Kittle who is in some discomfort. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up here 1st and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to the air again is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. And a mistake by the young quarterback, and this defense gobbles it up and takes it in for the score.
You know, Mike, unfortunately, this is sometimes just the reality of playing with a rookie quarterback behind center. You're going to get a lot of magic. You're going to get a lot of fun moments. But you're also going to get a little bit of this learning curve, understanding sometimes just it's better to live to play another day. Get the ball out of your hand. Don't take the hit. Don't take the sack. And definitely don't cough up the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And he's in. Justin Jefferson. The extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back to work. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll run it for the first time with Elijah Mitchell. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
Purdy on first down. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. On second down, here's McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Leonard Floyd, the veteran who got to the quarterback.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Reichard, good with the extra point. The Vikings will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Purdy works out of the pistol. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Moving the tight end right. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Off he goes. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll take off again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To throw is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 1st down and more. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On the zone read, it's Mitchell. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Samuel has it working in the middle. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners will take a 24-21 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Vikings offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. On 1st and 10, Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Able to complete it to Ayuk. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Ball start. Offense.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Again in the air for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Purdy making the read and keeping it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers cut the deficit down to 1.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Ayuk makes the catch right side.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's rare.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Throwing again is Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Purdy gonna put it up again. Open man is Jennings. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd down and 3. Here's Purdy again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. To throw once more, it's Purdy. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. And he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kick is good, so add one more, and then we'll take a first-half lead into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here comes the rookie out of Michigan, J.J. McCarthy, heading out for the next Vikings possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He runs with it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's the pick number 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
There's Deebo Samuel and the rest of this Niners offense set to take over again. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the air again is Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Purdy now on second down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Niners will extend their third quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The home team's offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? On 4th down, on comes the rookie, Will Reichert, to try this Viking field goal. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within a score. They trail out by 6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Shotgun snap to Purdy. First down throw there is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target. The ball falls incomplete.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
It's a gain of 6. First down, San Francisco.
Here's Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw, Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught. It's Powell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They send him right out of the slot. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That one a bit high, but it's complete. They get 16 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll try to run, and he will score. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Minnesota. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. 49ers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run here. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Riker, good with the extra point. The Vikings are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll stick to the ground. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. A tight end in motion now. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
But after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll get this out quickly to Addison. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. To the air on third down is McCarthy. This one into the hands of Powell. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. A give to Jones, heading right. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And on third down, that ball incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So big spot coming for the kicker, Will Reichert. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The Niners offense about ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that.
And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force fourth down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
The 49ers out for the punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. On the give, it's Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for the Vikings. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.